Mostar! Greetings, welcome to Mostar, Bosnia and Herzegovina. This place, among other cities and towns throughout the country, without doubt gets more attention than anywhere else. One of the things that hit me above all when coming here was the buildings which have been left since the Yugoslavian war. It seems to be that people have left them as a reminder of what's happened. However, the city itself is dotted with Ottoman-style houses. It lies on the banks of the Neretva River, ringed by beautiful mountains. The place oozes charm and beauty.
Mostar is not big and lies in the south of the country. It is also very easy to navigate on foot. In fact, I didn't take one bus or taxi for the entire duration of my time there.
In ways, Mostar can be compared to how Dresden was totally flattened in the Second World War and rebuilt. 2 days here is sufficient to get a general feeling for the city. I wouldn't recommend any less. There's plenty to see around the city, as well as, of course, the gastronomy. Now, the old town of Mostar is covered by these pebbles here. They feels like a massage on your feet as you walk over them, and then the old bridge is somewhat different, and I guess they might be used for stopping people from tripping over. It's quite an ingenious design if it is, because it's quite steep here.
But what makes this bridge so famous when visiting Bosnia and Herzegovina, and why are there so many people on it? Individuals have been jumping off it for hundreds of years, and it's this that draws in the crowds. Whilst it was only reconstructed and opened in the early 21st century, the tradition of diving off it lives on in various forms. Bold enthusiasts jump from the middle of its span, approximately 20 metres, into very cold water.
Arriving into Mostar from Sarajevo was a very comfortable trip. The journey time took 2.5 hours. It cost 15 convertible mark, which works out as €7.50. The train station is also conveniently located right next to the bus station, just ahead of me here.
People I talk to reflect on the Yugoslavian war like it was yesterday. That aside, locals go about their lives with enthusiasm and vigour, from outside cafes by day to rooftop clubs by night.
Welcome to the Dervish's house in Blagaj. This is overhanging the Buna River. Obviously a very picturesque location, and in a short while I'm going to go in and take a look at what's inside.
The Dervishes are a branch of Sufi Islam known for certain rituals and practices such as whirling, which I saw in Istanbul. The house is flanked by a dramatic cliff, and visitors are allowed to enter for a small entrance fee.
This is the historical town of Pochite. It lies also on the Neretva River, as does Mostar. Only 12 families are positioned in this small town. Of course, owing to the fact that there's not a lot of work, certainly very pretty indeed, and the style of architecture is very much based around the Ottoman period. This is Kravica Waterfalls, located not too far from Mostar. As you can see, very popular at this time of year. The position of the waterfalls among various restaurants and places to drink is quite sublime. There are various weirs, various vantage points. Most of all, this is one of the biggest attractions in Bosnia and Herzegovina as far as geographical landmarks are concerned. So again, like a lot of the sites within the country, it's advisable to join a tour or to rent a car to get to the area yourself. The busiest time of the day is around now, which is about 2:30 in the afternoon, so it's probably advisable to get here early in the morning in order to avoid many of the crowds. This spot is particularly cooler than a little bit further down. Number one, because you're right under the trees, and number two, because you're right next to the waterfalls. Cheers. That concludes my video on Mostar. I'm really pleased I came out to visit this place. Every single glance, every camera shot is a picture, and for that reason I have great admiration for this city. I'm producing more content on Southern Europe in the very near future, so as always, stay tuned and you'll see me on my next video. Bye bye.